Welcome back to the Barrel Zone Tuesday morning edition, 29th of June. We are doing a quick breakdown of some MLB games, and then I'm going to talk about the NBA game tonight and just a couple of short thoughts about the NBA playoffs in general. So I don't have any plays logged in yet, but I have two leans, and I'm looking at one game that's currently off the board. So we are going to look at that as well. First game I'd like to talk about is the White Sox one. It's Minnesota Twins, Chicago White Sox. It's Maeda and Giolito. So yeah, I make this one minus 131 White Sox. So I'm kind of close to the market, but we've seen a couple of lines around minus 125 on the White Sox. I think I would probably lean towards the White Sox here. I would need minus 120 or better to play. One note here that Abreu is officially questionable, but he said yesterday that he is going to play. So I'm expecting him to be a go, and I'm looking to back the White Sox here. I think there are lots of signs, lots of regression signs around the White Sox, and lots of positive regression signs around the Twins. But I think everything is kind of factored in this line, and I'm kind of fading this, waiting for positive regression from the Twins thing. So the White Sox are kind of banged up. Obviously, Madrigal, Eloy, Eden is still out. The whole center field is a mess. They play like the fourth string guy right now. So yeah, and it's not a great offense with the current injuries. I think it's close to like league averages. They have like the base runs differential is like 20 runs worse than their actual run differential, and on the Twins side, their run differential is actually about 20 to 25 runs worse than the base run differential. So yeah, we are expecting positive regression from the Twins and regression from the White Sox. Also, their betting average on balls in play is extremely high, especially against lefties. It's 327 right now. So yeah, I think we can expect this White Sox offense to just be a bit worse for the rest of the season. But I really like Lucas Giolito. I think he has been a stud, and I like to back him at home, especially as a really slight favorite. So Giolito at this point, 3.4 Sierra, 31% K rate through the season. He has a 16% swinging strike rate, only gives up 31% hard contact. His contact rate is at 69%, which is pretty decent. 16% infield pop-up rate. So yeah, it's a guy I can get behind. Also, the White Sox have the much better bullpen. So yeah, I'm expecting Giolito to at least have a good game here. And the bullpen is ready to back him up. Kenta Maeda, on the other end, I know that his stuff is real, but I would just need to see him a few more times before I can back him. He only went 5 innings against Texas in the last outing. He's averaging like 4.5 innings or so. His whip is at 1.44. He's missing some bats. Contact rate at 74%. He's all right overall. But high line drive rates against both sides, and he has been pretty bad on the road, has a 378 WOBA on the road. So yeah, I could see Twins money, and I understand why Twins money would come in, but at this point I would kind of fade it, as I really trust Giolito, and I think the bullpen edge is big, and they are at home. So yeah, I'm looking at to back the White Sox at minus 120 or better. We will see if we get there, but I think there is a pretty real shot that we will do. If you go by just the model, I think the Twins are the side, and many people will just kind of blindly bet the Twins as their model expects positive regression from them. So the second game I want to talk about is the Diamondbacks Cardinals game. So we have Smith going up against Martinez. I'm looking to back the Diamondbacks here. It's not a wager I like to make. I've backed them this weekend when they were like huge dogs against LA in one game. But this is more a fate of Carlos Martinez than anything else. So Caleb Smith, he's all right. I don't think he's anything special. I like the talent, but I liked him back in the days, but he couldn't really put it together this season so far. The velocity is really up and down, but this Cardinals team is not good. Against lefties, they are below league average, just a 98 WRC plus, 151 ISO. No one is really scaring me. Smith is coming off a six-inning outing, one earned with 6 Ks against Milwaukee. Walk issues have been kind of consistent. He walked 4 in the last outing, which is not something I like, but he has a league average swinging strike rate, just 31% hard contact. Overall, I think he's fine, and I could see him rounding into form come like July, August. I think he's an okay arm. As I said, I really liked him back with Miami like a few years ago. So Carlos Martinez, that's why I'm looking to back the Diamondbacks here. 6.7 ERA, 5.2 Sierra. He has a 144 whip so far this season. His swinging strike rate sits at 8.4%, 82% contact rate. The guy is a mess. And he cannot strike anyone out. His K rate is below 15%, and he has a 10% walk rate. So not missing bats, walking guys. It's just, and he's extremely inconsistent. So he can always have a good game here and there, but it's the same old, same old. Only positive is the 50% ground ball rate, and he's relatively good at limiting hard contact, 31% hard hit rate. But overall, he's a mess, and the Cardinals' bullpen is not good. They have a 4.9 xFIP, one of the worst in the league. So I just cannot see myself laying these minus 150, 55 on BetCris. It's insane. Martinez is really bad, and the Cardinals are suspect. So yeah, I think Smith will have a good game here. I make this one minus 130 Cardinals. So actually, I already show an edge on Arizona. You can get plus 138 if you have 5 dimes. But I'm looking to get for something a bit better. I would need plus 145-ish to play it. But I think we will get there. The Arizona road fate has been an angle many are playing like blindly. The team has been terrible on the road. They are also banged up. But still, I just cannot lay these prices with Carlos Martinez. So yeah, I'm looking at Arizona 1 plus 145 or better. One more game I want to talk about. I think this is a really interesting one. Rays Nationals, Hill Ross. I'm looking to back Joe Ross here. I really like what I've seen from him recently. He's going deep into games, which is, I think, not something I expected, and it's really promising. He went 7 innings in the last outing, went 8 innings 2 outings before. His swinging strike rate is up above league average, 11.5%, just 32% hard hit rate, 11% infield pop-up rate. Nothing special really about him, but it's all right, and he's pitching well, especially against righties. Just a 17% line drive rate, 27% hard hit rate, 49% ground ball rate, 276 wobble allowed. So yeah, I think Ross in general is an arm I'm starting to trust. And on the other hand, Rich Hill, I know that he's coming off a decent outing, 5 innings, 1 earned against Boston, but he had 5 walks. The walk issues have been bad recently, the walks and the home runs. And the spin rates are down. Velocity has been inconsistent. I think he was using something before the crackdown. I know that many are just looking at just velocities and spin rates, but I think if you look at the swinging strike rates, that kind of tells you more how he's not fooling opposing batters anymore. So swinging strike rate in the last 5 games, 8.2%, 2.3%, 11%, 5%, and 7%. And this is a guy that was above league average before this started. Nationals 7-3 in the last 10. Their base runs differential is about 25 runs better than their actual run differential. They are at home. Their offense is above league average against lefties. I don't think Rich Hill is either injured or just he's not on that good gooey stuff anymore. I want to fade him. My line is close to a pick 'em here, but I think we will get plus money with the Nationals, and I'm gladly backing them here at home. with Joe Ross, who has been, as I said, going deep into games, and he is just generally a solid arm. He rounded into a solid MLB level arm. So yeah, I'm looking to back the Nationals here. All right, so summing it up, I'm looking at the White Sox. I think I would need like minus 120 or better, but we could get there. I understand the steam on the Twins, but I just don't agree with the level of steam on this squad. And I want to fade Carlos Martinez. I'm looking to get plus 145 or better with Arizona. And then I think the strongest look of the day, and this is likely going to be a bet for me, as I just looked at some lines. You can see already there is a plus 100 on the Nationals up on Bet Online. We will get plus money here, in my opinion, like plus 105 or something like that. And I will be backing the Nationals here. All right, just a couple of quick thoughts on the NBA game. As it's not too interesting, to be honest. It's Bucks for me. I've bet Milwaukee before the series to win either sweep or win 4-1. I think the 4-1 is still alive. Line move on this one 6-7. Even after Young announced that he will play no matter what. Obviously, he will be banged up. We've seen in the fourth quarter when he came back. He was playing like off ball, still try to help the team, but they just don't have any more scorers. That's the thing. The entire Hawks team is averaging less than 15 points a game besides him in the playoffs. And I just don't see anyone really like stepping it up. We like Collins maybe could have a good game, but overall I just don't see it. Milwaukee's defense has been pretty solid overall, and I think shutting down Trey, if his mobility is not at 100%, won't be an issue for them. So yeah, I'm expecting the Bucks to win and cover this one. I haven't bet it yet. We have a series bet in, as I said. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the finals. I hope the Suns make it through. I would make the Bucks slight favorites there. I think the Tucker Holiday duo is really scary defensively, going up against Booker and CP3. We've seen Booker getting shut down when facing tough defense, and I think the Bucks can kind of replicate that. And I'm a big Aiton guy, but if I had like Aiton stock right now, I would kind of sell it. I think he's already overperformed a bit, and everything was going like real optimal for him with the AD injury, everything. But I wouldn't be surprised if he would like choke a bit in the finals if they get there. I really like this Suns team, but they might be like 1 year too early, and I think Giannis and Middleton, they are just peaking at the right time. And if Holiday or Middleton has a good game to go with Giannis, I don't think they will be stopped. So yeah, I will be likely backing the Bucks in the finals, but yeah, we still have a few more games to go before that. All right, this is it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow likely at the same time. We will get everything done within 15 minutes. If you want to tear my plays, you can go to patreon.com/thebarrelzone and join the Discord channel. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow.